Hello everyone, today is Tuesday, January 4th, 2022. The following are the important articles that we have to read for competitive exams. So let us begin with the first one. More than 40 lakh adolescents get first shot of COVID-19. This is again in regards to the vaccination drive. Apart from it, don't fret much. Coming to the next article, this is very important. China constructing bridge on Pangong Lake in Ladakh. So try to understand the historical perspective of it. Try to understand why this is significant, how it will change the already tense status quo between both of our countries. Devas shareholders seize over 30 million of AAI assets. Try to understand the arbitration. What has been the Indian steps regarding this? How has international arbitration courts have awarded judgments against India? Why did the issue start in the first place? What would be the possible outcome? What would be the possible solution? Coming to page 5, states don't indulge in hate speech. Try to understand the perspective, try to understand the recent events as to why this statement becomes important. In the same page, Institute of Mathematical Sciences is 60. Try to understand what are the contributions of Institute of Mathematical Sciences. Is there any historical perspective? ISRO gearing up for multiple missions in year 2022. What are those missions? How important are they for our future? Coming to page number 6, editorial. To be pretty honest, safety at all costs is the only article that I feel would certainly help in examination point of view. That is why I pointed that article out. It talks about implementation of safety protocols in fireworks industry. Very important. Read it from that perspective. Moving on to the next page, page number 8, Center seeks urgent listing of EWS reservation case today. As I said, be aware of what is taking place in terms of EWS reservation in our country. What has been the government stance? What has been the Supreme Court of India's stance in regard to that EWS quota? The next article is EdTech regulation policy on the cards. Education Minister. Why the government feels the need to regulate EdTech? What are the issues with that as a particular sector? From that perspective, read this article. Coming to page number 9, not much in terms of our examination perspective. Coming to page number 10, 33,000 new cases in India, all states a record rise. Just an update, not for exam perspective. SC tells government to decide on repatriation of women, child. So this is something that we have to give a little bit of concentration, because this is not only limited to India, this is also being happening in other countries also. So try to understand why repatriation of women and children who have, particularly women who have left our country to join terror forces, particularly ISIS. So there is a bit of question, right? Rights of a citizen. Coming to page number 11, world powers vow to stop spread of nuclear weapons. Try to understand the NPT, that is Non-Proliferation Nuclear Weapons Treaty, the current scenario, the current non-NPT signatories who are actively pursuing nuclear goals. From that perspective becomes very important because of Iran and North Korea. Coming to page number 12, December goods exports touched 37.3 billion high according to Minister Goel. Why it is good? How it will certainly aid in economic recovery. What are the core sectors where we are seeing high number of exports, high percentage of exports? Jobless rates hit high of 7.9 in December. What are the factors contributing to unemployment in India? How detrimental it is for our economic growth? What are the steps taken by the government? Are they enough? What should the government do? And how should industries support it? Very important, please do read it. The next article is India-Israel in talks for free trade agreement. What is free trade agreement? Why it is useful for India and Israel to sign an FTA? What are the other countries that India is pursuing an FTA? From that perspective, go ahead. India wants WTO meet on COVID package. So what is this package? Why India is pushing WTO to have a COVID package? Very important, do read it. RBI approves all offline e-payments. The important aspect of it is how it will aid financial inclusion. What are the underlying technologies that they are intending to use? Does this require new adoption technologies or they work on pre-existing technologies or not. Very important. Coming to text and context, extending the GST compensation. This is something that has been brewing for a long period of time. Read this article. If you have any further doubts, try to get an understanding as to how the center and state relations have been during the GST regime, particularly in regards to the GST payments that is due to be paid by the central government to the states. These are the important articles that we have to read for exams. Please do subscribe to the channel, share this video. Thank you. Stay safe. Namaste.